So she was just saying Jared was one person in this whole house, Cass, that would have never put you up on the block, even as a pawn, that if you were up on the block would have taken you off, vetoed you off, because he is the strongest player in this competition and he would have taken me off, blah blah blah, and huge mistake. And
okay, well, huge mistake was the fact that Jared was so blind to realize that he should have gone for the power veto.
We need to win HOH next week because him, Kelsey, and the brothers are coming after me.
Well, the brothers and Kelsey, not Jared because Jared's gone. Not Jared because Jared's gone. So not him.
But Kelsey and the brothers are coming after me hard. What I got from that combo.
You're not going to win, and I'm going to...
And they will, if it's me and Tim on the block, they will vote me out.
They don't have the numbers to do that.
Yeah.
They will not
But
win. I'm continuing.
But you would vote me to stay and make your vote for me to stay.
I would vote.
And then they would vote me out.
I would take you off.
Thank you.
100%. I would take you off the block.
Thank you. Oh my god.
You're fine.
Did I make a mistake?
No, you're fine. Trust me.
She was like, she said this was the dumbest move of the game.
Fuck this, Kelsey. No, Kelsey doesn't even know where she's at. This game, seriously.
She was like, well, I have enough confidence in myself to know that I could beat Jared in the end. Clearly you don't. I'm like, oh my god.
They're stupid.
What were you gonna say? Sorry. I'm just like...
Kelsey is at competitions. And Nick, I'm subtly pushing to them because they trust me a lot. Pushing to them that, like, you guys are 100% safe if I'm head of household. And, if I'm head of household, you guys are good. And I'm going to keep subtly pushing it. And then maybe they'll be dumb enough to throw the comp because Phil keeps going on about how he's throw the competitions if he needs to. This is their last play. Their backs are up against the wall. They know that they're totally fucked, so they're trying to, just like they did to me. They bombarded me when I was all alone, and they're trying to use intimidation tactics to try to after somebody. But
I said to her, I said, okay, Kelsey, who should I put up then? You? There's only 4 people I put. Tim?
Yeah.
Jared or Joel? So you tell me it's between Jared and Joel. Who should I put up?
Yeah.
And she said, we should put up Joel. I was like, oh, okay, well, aren't you, does Joel know about this? Because I'm pretty sure he's wanting Jared to stay after that talk, that whatever happened that night in the hot tub that I don't know about. And she was like, I didn't say one bad thing about you. Just to let you know.
Bullshit. No.
She was like, I've never said anything bad about you, and Jared didn't say anything bad about you.
She threw your guys' name and Tim's name through the mud back and forth and back and forth. It was like throwing somebody on the bus, running over, backing up, running over, backing up.
Everyone hates me this
It was
house.
so disgusting.
It is disgusting how she was like the dumbest move in the game that you would put up and get rid of someone. And she was like, I guarantee you won't make it to final 2. You think you're gonna make it to final, or to even final 3? It would have been you, me, and Jared in final 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, and you guys would have taken each other.
And then exactly.
And
you
I
know
said,
what?
Kelsey.
Then that's the dumbest move for somebody to go to final 3 with those two.
Yeah, she was like,
you're a fucking moron.
well, she said, you're only here because of Jared. I said, really? Are you kidding me? Like, they just don't know anything.
Those idiots think that they're scared because it's like Revenge of the Nerds. Everybody was going after it thinking these people are just simple-minded people that don't know how to strategize, don't know how to win or anything like that. And now they realize that, oh my god, these people put their heads together and decided to form together while these idiots were taking each other out left and right and didn't think to themselves, oh, what about these other people? These people are players in the game too.
Yeah, she was just trying to make me seem like a dummy. She was like, yeah, well, I mean, I'm here to play with winners. I'm not trying to get the best players in the game out.
She threw that competition when she could have put all her chips in.
Yeah, she was like, really? What kind of, she said, what's going to be your argument in the finals 2 that you got out a big player and kept Nikki in the game? That's not a big move. That's a weak move. That's a pansy move. I'm like,
that's perfect. That's an ideal move. That's how you play this game.
I was like, okay.
Realize that.
I was like, I would never win against Jared in the final 2. And guess what? I wouldn't even get there if you're supposedly saying that, oh, we have some final 3 thing, which we've never even had.
Yeah.
And they would just come to me. And I was like, you had a final 3 with Raul.
Yeah.
I was never in on that.
Yeah.
Once Raul left, you tried to pull me in, just like you did with everyone else.
Yeah.
And I was like, by the way, you guys were the ones that pushed me to put the brothers up on the block.
Yep.
And she was like, no, I never wanted the brothers up. We're working with the brothers. I said, oh, so you admit you're working with the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that Jared and the brothers would have came after Tim.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were throwing the brothers under the bus back and forth. And now you're best friends with them.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? You keep contradicting yourself.
You know what? That's the biggest idiotic move that anybody can do, is to carry along people who you know are well liked by the jury and who are huge compies. You bring along weaker people. That is
And she was like, you think...
That's a smart move to get out strong players. That's the idea of this game.
And she was like...
She doesn't get that.
She didn't get it. And I was like, okay, if we're playing chess and I have a clear shot at the queen, you think I'm not going to go for it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you talking about?
If somebody is in checkmate, are you just going to like move
Oh,
aside
you know
and
what?
be
I
like,
think
here you
I'm going
go?
to get a pawn out before I do that because I just want all of the biggest players at the end so I could lose. Did you come to lose?
Yeah.
Did you come to get second, or should I have enough confidence in myself that I think that I could beat Jared? And clearly you don't have enough confidence in yourself. That's why you're getting rid of him. I was like, well, if you think you have the votes and that I'm the big idiot and that I'm going next week because of it, I'm going next week apparently, because I did this stupid move.
Yeah, well,
And she was like, Tim's been lying to you this whole game. He's been shady to you towards this whole game. And the only reason he might be loyal to you now is because everybody else is out of the game, which I don't think is true.
desperate people do desperate things.
Yeah.
They are at their moment of need. The clock is there. The Cinderella and the clock is striking midnight on them.
And she doesn't know how, like, our alliance in state 2. We're the strongest alliance in this house that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Which is what's so brilliant about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, you know what? I am freaking have a life. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But I didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
Just sitting there I've been taking shit from all these people. I've just been hiding in here because I don't want to deal with them.
All right, we have your back, and me, Tim, or Nikki will win the head of household.
Thank you.
And
Because
then, and you know what? I'm gonna keep talking to Nick because I think they might actually like legitimately.
once they see that you voted Jared out, they might not.
That's the thing is that I'm thinking to maybe like pull them aside, just before, and just be like, guys, Jared's huge. Jared's a huge threat in this game. I can't
What if you?
win this game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's a good idea to pull them aside and
I
tell
think
them
so.
that?
Be like, I think really well, and I couldn't sleep
Yeah.
because Jared is the biggest player in this game. He'll win every veto competition. He'll pick us all off. It's him and Kelsey are solid too.
And we're gonna finish third and fourth.
Yeah.
Before
I would tell him that right before.
Yeah. And just be like,
Just
I
so
have your
even
back.
if they don't switch their vote,
Yeah.
they still trust you and would maybe throw it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm praying. Because if Kelsey or them went, okay, say me and Tim are on the block,
Yeah.
you vote.
I vote, if it's both of you and the veto's already been played, I'll vote as like Tim.
Out.
Yeah.
Nikki would vote me out.
There's
And then
also-
Kelsey, and then Kelsey or the brothers would vote me out. I'm out next week.
I don't think the brothers would. The brothers are livid at Tim. The brothers really want Tim
Over
out of this
me?
game. Yes.
Because Kelsey said the brothers are livid with you. They want you out. They want your head on.
The brothers aren't happy with you,
Yeah.
but the brothers are more pissed and more hurt by Tim than anything.
Have they said that to you?
Yes.
When did they say that?
We said that in the hot tub area.
Today?
No, a couple days ago.
Oh.
The night before, I was like super upset.
And maybe you could even go to them if that's situations in place and be like, we need to keep Cassandra.
Yeah, I will.
She's a weak player. Blah blah blah. Break up the internationals.
Yeah, and that's what they've said on a number of
Kelsey
occasions. They want the
Is voting.
internationals.
She'll vote me out. She's so.
What are
wicked.
Kelsey's chances of winning the competition?
No, if the brothers win, in each situation, Kelsey's one of the votes. Her and Nikki would vote me out.
They wouldn't. Kelsey, but hang on.
But if the brothers were in HOH, and then the brothers put me and Tim up, if you or Tim win veto, apparently you guys would take me off the block because brothers can't compete, and you guys should win over Kelsey.
Yes.
But still so risky. And then me and you vote
Nick.
veto.
Exactly. We just need to beat Nick. Yes. Let her. He honestly, she's...
I'm voting out her boyfriend.
Whatever. Just... I voted her out and she still, like, wants to...
But she cares more about Jared and his game over her own. It's weird. I was like, you need to be loyal. I said, Kelsey, I'm loyal to the people that I've made relationships with for the last 22 years of my life, my family back home.
Yeah.
But I'm here to make them proud and go as far as I can in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing a disservice to them and myself by keeping one of the strongest players in this game. And that's when I said the reference to the chessboard. If I have a clear shot at the queen, why would I not take it?
And you know what? Every single person, whether it's Peter and Sarah or on the sideshow, every single one of them is watching me and being like, you know what? Cassandra and everybody would be an idiot to keep
Please
Jared in the house.
fix your microphone.
Yeah.
They're 70. When are they going to get another chance to take them
That
out?
was her argument. Like, there's only 6 people left. You still have to get to that end. You're not going to get to the end without Jared. Because Tim doesn't really have your back. You have nobody in this game. You only have me and Jared. She doesn't know about you. That's why I'm just so nervous for next week. If you win HOH, I'd be so happy. I keep saying, Joel win HOH in my head. Or Tim win HOH.
We'll do it. We'll pull it up.
I wonder what it'll be.
I think it'll be something we're good at.
What?
I think it'll be something that we can do. Either way, the brothers have not proven that they can. Like, Phil won a freaking bidding thing, which was pure luck.
Yeah,
for
I
God's
think
sakes.
Nick won.
Nick won the one. What was it? The shell, the first one, and he won the slow roller one. But those guys, if there's anything to do with a date, which is a strong possibility, if it's anything to do with like what happened on this day or something like that, Nick will not win. Nick has no idea what is going on. And Phil is even like when I walk in and they're like studying dates and stuff, Phil is even telling Nick like, oh, don't worry about the exact day. I just go with it by week and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, well, how are you going to know that exact if you don't date, you don't go with it?
Yeah.
Just know that I was in a very similar position and it could have gone really bad for me, but I was able to, like, I put up Kelsey and Raul, which obviously, like, they didn't want. And Kelsey was, like, devastated when I did that to her. But she still wanted to work with
She
me.
feels more betrayed by me in this because I don't even know. The Winnipeg thing with Jared is what's really making him feel betrayed. All of Winnipeg is watching.
Well, you know what? Me and Dallas are both from Edmonton, but when he had that whole blow up with Ramsey about that 4th vote, he was finding him under the buses. But no, I don't hold that against him, but for a stupid connection thing, that's not gonna. It's a game. You remember season?
Joel, please fix your microphone.
Remember season 12 when Hayden won and when Rachel and Brendan met for the first time? You remember how Brittany made it to the Final Four that year? And you remember how in the Final Four she was like, oh, what the fuck, I'm such an idiot, because the 3 ahead of her were Enzo, Lane, and Hayden, who had been airtight and analyzed the entire time.
Yeah.
That's what anybody who wants to go with Jared and Kelsey are going to feel like. Everybody's going to be sitting watching home, even people in the game, when it's blatantly obvious like that. Everyone's gonna go, like you're gonna finish third. Why are you putting yourself in this position where you have to win at all costs?
I'm not. It's just like, it's just so.
It has nothing to do with confidence. It has to do with
Being
smart
strategic.
game moves.
Like, why would I
don't-
keep the strongest player in the game?
When you see, like, when there's a dragon in front of you, you slay it, and then everything else crumbles.
I trust you, and I have a good feeling that you or Tim can win this for me.
You will.
I'd be back till the end. I would never turn against you guys.
I know.
Just.
I know it's scary because this is their last plea. Is they're trying to intimidate and name call and resort to all this stupid shit because they're realizing now, like, oh crap, these people have a mind of their own. These people aren't stupid. These people know what's going on, and they're rising up to it. They're rising up to the people who thought that they were the strongest people in here and could just strong arm everybody and just pick them off.
Well, I'm 100% putting Jared out of this house. It's just, I'm just scared for next week.
You know what? They should be even more scared because they're outnumbered. Hey, you know what? If Nick and Phil want to continue with their, like, we're throwing every competition, we're the coolest people, okay? Much throw another one just like Jared and Kelsey did.
Yeah.
And Kelsey will be so heartbroken and so emotional when Jared walks out the door. I don't even know that she's going to be able to get her head.
harder for the choice because of that. She wants to
I don't
see
know.
my head on a platter. She is done with me in this
She
game.
was the same way when I was head of household and they were blaming Lavita for the whole thing, and look how she did in that competition. She was the same thing when Lavita put her up the first week.
Yeah.
And look how she did in those competitions.
It's just the thing. I'm just thinking back now. What if Jared kept me safe? Like if I was on the block, beat me off? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think he would have.
And think about it too, like, even if Nick and Phil were going this week, Jared would probably be the odds-on favorite to win the next head of household at 6 probably, right? And if he wins, who does he have left to go after?
That's what I said.
With
Tim and
Nick
the
and Phil.
brothers. And that's what I said to Kelsey. Okay, see Jared, we're going to stay this week. Nikki goes home. Jared wins HOH. Who's he put up? Tim and the brothers? And then she even said to me, it's like, do you think before you speak? No, she wouldn't go after the brothers. We're working with the brothers. Oh, you're working with the brothers? Then why would I? And she said, because you should have trusted me and
That's
Jared.
interesting. You're working with the brothers. That's smart too. Well, I'm confident to just tell everybody my entire game.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're working with the brothers? Okay, then I said, then why would I not try and get Jared or the brothers out this week? She's like, because you should have trusted us and came on our side over Tim's, because Tim hasn't had your back ever in this game.
See, that's even more proof that, like, okay, if they're working with the brothers, then where does that leave you? 4th
Yeah.
place?
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I said to her. I said, okay, so who's third? Me or the brothers?
Yeah. And what'd she say?
She's like, well, obviously you would have been, but not anymore, because you put him up.
You would have been 3rd. Yeah. Well, that's great.
I said, okay, I'm not here to come third.
That's why people come here to compete, right? Is to finish 3rd place and get no money. That's
And I said,
what
Kelsey, we have helped Jared too.
Yeah.
We've always worked together throughout this game, but it comes to a point now.
Yeah.
We see the finish line. There's 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
I mean, my true religion has always been to you and Tim and
Yeah.
the Big Show. Like, that's been us and you specifically.
Yeah.
Final 2 with you, and that's it.
Yeah.
I even told Tim I would take Joel at the end over you.
Yeah.
And he said, that's good. I want to help
Yeah.
take the underdogs, which
But,
we
like,
have been in this game. And
basically-
people like them have,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
they haven't thought that we could think for ourselves, and they just think that, we're useless in this game. And you know what? No, that's why they're this pissed.
Basically, Kelsey's saying like, hey, take third place. You'll be happy with that. Go 80 days. Go all the way in this game to get nothing. To get absolutely zero. That really makes it worth it, right? Just like people in hockey. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals and lose, and that's cool. Like, no. Like, I came here to go to the end. You came here to go to the end.
Yeah, I need come here to come.
It has nothing to do with I'm confident in this person. I'm confident that I can beat this person. It's getting the jury, knowing who the jury likes, who the jury doesn't like.
Kelsey,
That's the
the
number
whole
one
fucking
thing.
jury hates me. If I'm up there against Jared, Mitch definitely not voting for me because Jared is one of the three that he said. If one of the three, especially Jared specifically, gets to the end, I'm voting for him to win. Raul will vote for Jared to win. And Raul can't stand me. Like, he wouldn't even let me in the room when he was talking votes, and he needed my vote.
Kelsey would vote for him.
Kelsey would vote for him. Maddie would 100% vote for him. Maddie hates my guts. She wouldn't even give me a hug and shun me on her way out. Nikki would probably vote for Jared. Like, he wins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how... Like, I'm not here for $20,000.
Yeah.
I'm not here for $0. I'm here to try and win.
Yeah. And, like, can you imagine just like in a scenario of like, it would be really funny to see Kelsey and Jared in a final two situation and them being like, Kelsey, why do you deserve the money over Jared? Well, I'm just really confident. I'm full of confidence, and I came here with confidence. And what else?
Oh my God, it's so frustrating.
What's that?
It's so frustrating trying to get talk sense into her. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, I hate you. You win against us. We're done in this game. Unless you break the tie and keep Jared in this game.
Yeah, right. And then who do they have left to go after? Because they're working with the brothers.
Right.
So
So you
who's they going
and Tim,
after?
my two people? No thanks.
Yeah.
You just need to win because Kelsey wants me out. Jared's like, his dying wish is get Cassandra out of this house.
I just don't understand.
Remember
why
last week when you
people
said, it'll maybe be best if we didn't win HOH next week? This
yeah.
is this week. But I think it was
Doesn't matter.
good. Because I don't think anybody else would have got Jared out.
I would have tried to get
You
Jared
would
out
have
if I was
tried,
out of
yeah.
household for sure. For sure, I would have tried to.
Next week, we'll win HOH.
Mm-hmm.
Get the brothers out.
Yep. We're good. We've made it this far for a reason.
So they.
Yeah, so have they, but we haven't resorted to the dirty tactics that they're resorting to right now.
They think I have. They think I've played a dirty game. How have I played a dirty game by getting the biggest player out? Because you rather Nikki, who hasn't done anything, over someone that's worked their butt off in this game. I said, I'm here to play my own game.
You know what?
I haven't said anything bad about you guys. I haven't said, here's this, here's that. It's just strategic. It's just gameplay. It's nothing personal.
The biggest mistake anybody makes in this game is taking the people that they know will beat them, taking the people that have won all the competitions, and taking the people that have played the best social and strategic game. Can you imagine if in season 17, if Steve, when he went out of household, if he would have taken Vanessa, the kind of flack he would have gotten, if he would have taken Vanessa to the end, knowing Vanessa dominated that game from start to finish,
Yeah.
instead of Liz, who everybody like, besides Austin and her sister, obviously, like, despised, like, everybody would be like, Steve, what the fuck are you doing? You had $500,000 in your grasp, and you were like, no, I'm gonna give Vanessa the money. That's what people don't realize is if you're gonna keep Jared in the game and take him to the finals, you might as well just say, all right,
Here you go.
here's $100,000.
Yeah, I know.
Here you go, buddy.
It was a good move. It was a scary move. And on.
This game respects big moves.
But everyone hates me on that damn jury.
Oh well, I don't think they have that much respect for me because they see me as the floater who bounces around from people to people, supposedly, right? And I'm gonna have to pick one of us.
Everyone hates me and everyone thinks you're all great.
What's that?
Everyone's gonna hate us if we're final two.
Oh well.
Whatever, we're gonna make it there.
It's gonna be on them because they're gonna realize, oh shit, we should have looked at these
No one
people
messes
as
with Beauty and the Brains.
You know what? They said they'll realize, oh crap, perhaps we should have looked at these players as players in this game, threats in this game, because everybody, no matter who is in this game, is the threat to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their own fault for not seeing this through a game perspective.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember on Survivor when Tony won, and I think it was Spencer was on the jury, and Spencer was like, "Woo, you had $1 million in your grasp, and you chose to take Tony to the end. Why in the world would you do something like that when you knew you would beat Cass 100%?" And Woo was like, "Well, you know, as a super fan, would you respect somebody who took somebody like Cass to the end?" And Spencer was like, "Yes, I would, because that's the idea of this game.
Yeah.
You're not gonna take somebody to the end who's gonna kick your ass in this game." And what happened? Tony got all but one vote and won the game. And Woo could have won $1 million.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, and Kelsey, to sit there and make me feel like I haven't played this game and that you have, really?
Yeah.
Like, I think I've played this game. Like,
I'm pretty sure you've been hiding behind your knight in shining armor this entire time.
yeah.
And you already got kicked out of this game. So clearly you haven't done something right.
Right. Oh my god. We need to get HOH. I keep visualizing it.
They never.
You're like, and you know what? It could be an instant eviction. And then what happens? On Thursday, Jared goes and it's instant eviction. Then who's going to save you? You're out the door. I'm like, oh my god. My only way to save myself, according to Kelsey, is if I break the tie and keep Jared.
That's a bunch of BS.
I know that's not true. It's just annoying.
I know. Don't worry. Like I was telling Nikki, they thought the entire time they were the big dogs, the Goliaths in this game. Well, you know what? David is fighting back right now and taking a little slingshot with a rocket. See you, Jared. Hey, Jared.
Yeah. Beauty and the Brains gotcha.
Toodles.
I'm okay with it. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm just... It's annoying. It's like, I feel like we're the only ones that know the game and are like super fans and get it. Like,
Oh well.
is everyone else here just to let Jared win?
Apparently.
I think the brothers are.
Yep. Seems like it. Oh well. They'll be.
What should I say in my speech when I break the tie?
You really don't need to say anything more than what I'm gonna say to the brothers just before the eviction. It was just like, guys, he's the biggest threat in this game. I don't think I'm gonna get any better than third.
I didn't come here to...
I didn't come here to finish third or fourth place, right? So I have to vote Jared out because he's the biggest threat in this game. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to say anything other than that.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. I was saying
It's
something.
nothing to do with like, confidence. I have confidence in that. What the f is that? Juries don't vote on who is confident. Juries vote on what
Yeah.
they saw in the game and who they feel played a stronger physical game, social game, strategic game.
Yeah. I was thinking of saying something just like, this game's all about perceptions and the whole, and everyone in this game has always perceived you, Jared, as the strongest player in the game. And guess what? They're right. You're good at physical. You're the biggest physical threat. You've shown that you're strategic, and you have a great social game, and everyone will vote for you to win. And I'm not here to win third place. You're the biggest threat, and that's why I have to vote to evict you. Or something like that.
Perfect.
Nothing
Jared-
personal.
Jared
Just
Jared will probably have one of his stupid little cheeky little Snickers like he did when Maddie put him up, and he was like,
yeah.
but whatever. He'll be walking
It's
his
nothing
ass.
personal. It's just strategic.
Whatever. He'll be walking out the door, and you won't have to hear from him again. The whole if he wants to, if he's willing to never talk to you again because of your Winnipeg thing, because you guys have known each other for 4 years, then that's his problem, and he's got issues if he's gonna like completely cut somebody off because of that. And so does Kelsey, to be able to talk to somebody like that. Like, we're playing a freaking game here.
I don't get that.
Like, seriously.
I said, Kelsey, I told you beforehand, fight for that veto because I'm not putting Joel up. I'm not putting Tim up. Too risky.
Mm-hmm.
I told you even before my reasoning, Jared will beat us all in the end.
Yeah.
It's not like I was not straightforward with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'll tell you first.
Yeah.
And it's a game. It's not like that. Like, oh my God, you.
Yeah. Oh, well.
The only reason you're so bummed about it is because you didn't think I had any game in me or I would ever make a big move or that I could even think for myself.
Mm-hmm. And she said the same thing when I put up her and Raul, was that she was devastated because she thought me and her had such a good thing going.
I think Kelsey's very manipulative and she tries to play off that, oh, she's here for the experience and she's friendly and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But everything she does, like how she spent all day with the brothers,
Mm-hmm.
you've never done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Before I did nominations, you were with me 24/7, wouldn't leave my room, were acting like my best friend.
Yeah.
Jared was always in here.
Yeah.
That's phony.
Yeah.
You know, like, fine.
For them to just outwardly be so judgmental of you and Tim and being like you guys are, that they're being phony and they're going out of their way to be nice to everyone else, when like Kelsey, ever since I've been on Slop, all she's been doing is, oh Joe, do you want me to make you a soup? Oh, why don't I make you this? Why don't I give you an airplane ride? Why don't I like go get that for you? Let me go get this and stuff like that. It's like, seriously, fucking like check yourself. Don't be such a hypocrite.
Like, how could you even say that? Well, if you vote Jared out in the tiebreaker, then you're leaving. Like, you think that you have that.
Yeah. It's frustration because they know that there's other people, and it's frustration because you're getting the better of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's what people do when their backs are up against the wall. Is they know that they don't have any way out. They're in a corner right now that they can't get themselves out in. They can't fight themselves out of the corner. And people, when they're backed into the corner, will resort to dirty tactics, whether it's like punching somebody in the nuts or slew-footing somebody or whatever.
Jared, try and get your third vote. Did you get Tim out last week?
Yes.
What did he say to you?
He came to me after Maddie, talked to him in the high roller room, and said, Joel, are we really making the right decision here? I said, yes, we're making the right decision. I'm keeping Tim in this game.
Because,
He would not have said that if he didn't want.
yeah, she was just saying, she's like, we were always voting Maddie out. We would never turn against Tim.
Bullshit.
But now,
Bullshit.
before we never would.
Bullshit. And even, I don't know if I told you this, but he was also like, he said that he was pissed because he thought that you, when we were in the pantry talking just before the Tim vote, he was like, I didn't like it how Cass thought that she was could like dictate and stuff and tell us where we're gonna vote. I was like, what do you, I mean, I didn't say that, but inside I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, you're your own individual. Cass doesn't go to the diary room and cast the vote for you.
Yeah.
You cast the vote. It's the same thing, like,
What
when
did
I
you
was,
even say
it's
to
the
her?
same stupid, I don't remember, but, it's the same stupid thing when I was head of household and I put them up and they pinned the whole thing on Levita. And I was just like, well, Levita wasn't in that high roller room. So Levita doesn't have, like,
Yeah.
Levita didn't
Yeah,
have me
drag your name. Yeah.
drag your guys' name into the nomination thing. Just like when, at the start of this week, Nick and Phil, before they even knew that they were going up on the block, they were like, oh, well, we're probably going up. And I said, how do you know that? Oh, well, Kelsey told us. And I said, well, it doesn't
I
mean
never
anything.
told
Kelsey's not.
Kelsey that part.
I said, well, Kelsey's not the head of household. Oh, but Kelsey and Cass are really close. But Kelsey's not the head of household.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Kelsey doesn't sign.
Kelsey was even being manipulative there, and she went to the brothers and told them, oh, don't even talk to Cass, don't waste your time, just fight for the veto because she's putting you guys up. And I told her, I don't say anything, I'll talk to everybody myself. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not 100% on anything. Ugh. I'm gonna have to watch my movie tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
I know you tell me this all the time,
Cassandra.
but don't stress.
Please go to the diary
What were you
room.
gonna say? Kate?
I was gonna say, don't stress it. They're frustrated. They know that they are screwed.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.